I bought one of these cheap standard def Chinese made projectors about 6 months ago on Amazon, and now it's got a lot of dust on its internal screen, which I can see on my projection screen. Very annoying. So here's how you do it. This one is Dr. J is the brand that's selling it, but all of these projectors are made by one factory and just resold by a million different sales companies. This Dr. J is model number HI04, and here's how you open it up to get the dust off the screen. You will need an eyeglass type screwdriver. You can find this in the checkout line of your local supermarket where they have the eyeglass repair kits. They will have a tiny screwdriver like this one. You will also need a standard Phillips head. Do not remove these two screws. You don't need to take them out. They hold the lens assembly into the body, and that's fine. So, first step is to take the screws out of the bottom. Okay, be very careful with these screws. They will come flying out. You don't want to lose any. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them is still in here, unless I lost another one already. There we go. My 5 screws. Be very careful with these screws. I'm going to put them over here. Okay. Now you flip it over and you want to pry it up right about there. The back will come up. Don't pull too hard. There's a little cable right here, so you don't want to rip it out. So you need to pop it up. And you should be seeing that little cable. Don't rip that out. Flip it over this way. And you can just disconnect this cable by pulling on it. Alright, that goes over here. And I'm going to put these screws right into this top. I have such a problem losing screws. You wouldn't believe. Now, what you need to do is see the black part of this connector. You need to put your fingernail underneath and pull it up so the black piece is up in the air. You need to pull it out. And then you need to stick your tiny screwdriver in to remove 1, 2, 3 screws. That's it. There you go. Now, this part here is the mirror. This piece here is what makes the parallel, is what this lever works on to move it back and forth. This piece here is your screen. Very gently pick your screen up. Well, hold on, you gotta grab it like this. Be very careful with this linkage. If it falls off after you put the black piece back on, you're in big trouble. You'll have to take the black piece back off to get it in place. So, here you go. There is your screen. Be very gentle with it. Back side is mirrored. Doesn't really matter. The front side, hit it with a can of air. Like this one, gently. Also do some air inside on that mirror. And inside here, and that should be all the air you need to give it. Then you need to put your piece of glass back in place. There's a groove in here for it. You got to put it right back into the groove. Then you have to put the black piece back in. Then you put the black piece back in. Make sure this is moving properly and is connected. Line this up. If they don't line up on the holes, the little screws will not go all the way back in. And the screws I took out should still be in the black piece because I didn't flip it over. Be very careful about that. There we go. You should feel resistance when you're screwing these screws in. If there's no resistance, that means they're not all the way in. Okay, then you put the ribbon back in and you push it down, and that's about it. Then you can put the lid back on. There's no need to take this board out to just get the dust out of the screen. Then you want to reconnect this by pushing it back in and close the lid. Alright, boom. Go check it out before you screw it down. Once you've plugged it in, make sure it's still working. You put your screws in and you screw them up. You screw them in. Yeah, screw them up. Then you put your screws in and you close it up. I think I put one in there already. I didn't put one in here. Okay, bingo. Dusting complete. Well, undusting. Undusting. Removing the dust complete. If you find this How I Did It video helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.